Hello, and welcome back to our continuing settlement survival extreme mode plus plus plus. I'm Larry. It's episode 16, and we're still having fun in this ultimate extreme mode. It's challenging, but we're slowly cooking our way through it. And now that we have our turkey, oh, yeah, that's going to be a big game changer. I'm going to let them percolate a little bit over here, and we'll gain some more turkeys before we build them the big pasture, because that is going to be so sweet to get them doing what they need to do. And let's see, guys, if you clear the rest of those trees. Oh, no. You're not going to do it for me, are you? Oh, yeah, you did. Thank you. So we can go ahead and come over here, go over to stone. We'll put up our little quarry right here. And yeah, I like that. So what's this quarry going to set us back? 80 lumber and 60. Wow, that's going to hurt a little bit. But it is what it is. We have to have it. And as our population grows, and it is growing, we will get all this stuff fully staffed. I cannot wait till we get to the point where we do not need to have people doing this. All this flexing. So with foot fractures. And, that's one other thing that I have to put in. We have to get another hospital in, or another clinic, because, one just doesn't cut it. And we also have to get ready for, one of the reasons why I've held off on getting the grocery store is I'm not sure of the mechanics on it. And I learned the one thing when I was playing the Easter Island scenario. Once you open up that ferry and the ship starts showing up, well, all of a sudden now you have to worry about all those, every time it visits, you have to worry about, it's jumping on my brain, a plague. And that's no fun. So in this extreme mode, it seems like plagues travel a lot easier versus the other modes. I've watched people just passing on the road, and they transmit cholera to each other, and to me that's scary. It's like, really? So I was just real leery of it, and we are going to turn around and we're going to go through and get the medical done before we get into that, because since we cannot rebound in population like everybody else, I get worried about it real fast. So it's like I don't want to step on that landmine and have to worry about it. So we got another technology point. Oh, and we got a new crop seed. Wow, what did we get? We got peas. That is an excellent food crop. Really nice one. And it puts us one step closer to getting fodder. Now, I prefer to make my fodder out of soybeans and corn, but peas is an excellent one to do. So, yeah, cannot complain about that whatsoever. And I think our hunters are going to be worthless for a little while, because I don't think we're going to get an animal anytime soon. I could be wrong, but yeah, I just don't think it's going to happen. But, life is life. Now that they've cleared this out, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put the road in. And I hate doing this to my workers, but, it is what it is. Because I want them to be able to travel a little bit better because, without all these administrator bonuses and all that, we're walking slow. We're walking, their normal base rate. We're not, as far as I know, we have not gotten any perk whatsoever. That's my understanding. Now, I'll look at it again, but okay. Where did I miss that? Okay, 2020. There we go. And I'll go ahead and, even though it's against my better nature, we will go ahead and, you know what? I won't put those roads in. I'll wait to put the roads in next year. So let's do that. Because it's going to get cold and I'd rather them, well, okay, right here would be fine because they're going to be sticking close to home. So right there will be fine. But, and we got to pause this because we're going to have to, it's 33 degrees. So let's pull our hunters back. And let's get people rehired, even though they've stayed working. And who else do I need to hire for? I think I've kept everything running except just a few buildings. And linen we don't need. So, and we kept this going. If we have 5 extra people, then we're in good shape because that means I can toss them. Oh, yeah. Let's reopen this one up. Oh, no. Oh, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? I think everybody's hired up. It looks like it. So, let's go ahead and close this mine because it's going to jack up my housing, and this is what's going to annoy me. That's the big problem with doing this. Okay, so we'll hire them up, switch it to coal. And how many people are in here? We have 5. So I'm thinking 7. That leaves us with 7 people. That means once this quarry's going, we can at least put 5 people in there. And okay. Well, let me. Yeah. We'll let him run, and hopefully they can get this done quickly. Well, that's 562. You know what I'll do? I'm not sure how many construction people will assign to this. Will it put 4 or is it regulated to 2? I don't remember. That's the calculations I have not run for this. And we still have 5 people. So, I'm going to go ahead and get some housing over here. And we have the materials to support it. Hopefully we don't lose anybody to freezing. We had some more berths, which is nice. So the tech point I'm going to spend it on is, believe it or not, I'm going to activate the police. Because the one thing that I do when I'm playing this is, if need be, if we do have somebody that's sick, I usually will turn around and banish them. Now, some people may disagree with that, but especially in this playthrough, I have to watch out for every person that we use. Now, what I'm thinking of is I want to try something here, and we'll go ahead and get... Oh, I don't want to get rid of that house. Erg. What can I get rid of? I can't get rid of that. Where's the bulk of my... Oh, the housing's spread out so much. Well, what a bummer. Maybe if I move that builder's cabin, that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and... Oh, and that jacks up that housing as well. I want to see what happens. I want this to cover the most. I would like to have it right here. But that is our durable storage right there. And it's going to be the starting point. I'll tell you what. Since this is just going to be an experiment, I'll go ahead and take this house out since it's empty. Because I need to know once and for all if the happiness bonus of the police station stacks with the church. You know, everybody's talked about it, and Hydramatics tried to explain it to me, but it's just not hitting my gray cells. It's just not making sense. And then when I played the Easter scenario, you know, it's all of a sudden, ooh, you know, police stations make this huge difference. You know, you get the happiness bonus, plus you keep murderers. Well, I know the church does the same thing, anything in the radius, but you get the happiness bonus, and if you get the church steeple, it brings it up to 40%. So it's like, it's confusing. So we have 3 of 5 people being used, and we still have 4 there, and I can go ahead and cut them back to 2. And that gives us 2 extra people, which we can throw into the quarry. Now the big thing is I want the housing. And I should not have placed some... I always have the problem of telling him to start too many things at once. When it's just like, build the first house, get the second house done. You know, instead of throwing out 5 houses to be built all at one shot. And that's my bad. Okay, it's February again, and it's time to get the hunters going. So we're going to have to suspend the quarry, and we're going to get them going here. And that leaves us with 3 over here, which I don't have to do yet. But how are we doing on agave? Yeah, we need to run agave one more time. So let's go ahead and get that turned on. And that'll work. So, did they get this house destroyed yet? No, not yet. Okay, they just did it. I'm going to go ahead and add the police station. Now, we've been sitting at like 3 bars usually, but I want to see what this does. And then what are we low on? We're getting low on iron, so we're going to have to pick some iron up. But how are we doing on coal? I tell you what, let's just do this. Let's just switch this over to iron for one season so we can get some iron in. So then that helps us there. I know we don't have the quarry running, but it is what it is. Water's still holding, so that's fine. And they're doing okay. I could just have them suck down some more timber right over here. And that's what I'll go ahead and do. So then we can keep our stores up right here. So when they're ready, we can get that done. And hopefully they'll give us a decent amount of iron during this season. Now, the one thing I keep forgetting is I haven't, we have the cut stone, but I can't do durable storage yet. And that's kind of like, Okay, we lost somebody. We lost the cleric. So we're going to have to open up the cleric because we don't want to lose the happiness bonus. So I will take somebody off the mine and throw them into the cleric. And somebody got hurt. And let's go ahead and... So 3 people are hurt. We have fish pond worker, vendor, and tailor. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Gotta love you. Because I can run us on ore until this gets down to like 1500. But it could drop to 1500 rather quickly. Another skill that we want to get into is okay, I don't have a policeman. Okay, this is where it's starting to hurt. I need to find a policeman. So, who do I take? I'm going to take somebody off the vendors and turn them into a police officer. And they're close, but I am going to turn it on at 85%. And there we go. Now our hunters didn't do anything for us, but I honestly didn't think that they would. Now, if we get a decent haul off of the agave, then I'm going to turn around and tell them to go ahead and keep things up. Go into peas, because then having some pea production would be nice. And I'm going to go ahead and get some more houses built over here. Yeah, I was about ready to get that other house started. I didn't do that. But our next skill is, our next skill, I'm not sure where I'm going to go next. I do want heating, but we need the smelter for that. But I also want to get my medical done. And there's some good skills we need. Just like, we're going to need lighting. Now, have you noticed there's only one thing that we have a star on, which is 10% for the mining. Nothing else has gotten us near any of that. So the only way I can improve that is through education. Now, something dinged. Oh, that was housing. Okay, that's okay. So, yeah, we'll get this started. And temperature's still fine. We'll go ahead and get them done and get them back into the quarry. And I must have lost somebody just now. Yeah, Terry died. So, yeah, deaths are going to hurt us. But Terry died of old age. And we know some of these people are going to start dropping. I mean, the herdsman's 88. Oh, they're 30. Now, this is a tent I would like to make go away. Now, so far, our happiness has not gone up, even with having the police. Now, will I turn that police officer off? No. The reason why I won't is simply for the fact that now if somebody gets sick and if they have something I can't cure, I can banish them. So, it's looking like right now, for sure, the bonus doesn't stack, which is fine. Now, the thing that doesn't make sense is when we get into our livability and the theater kicks in, the theater stacks with the church. And so it's like, okay, it's kind of not fair. So really, the police station is great to where if you're going to build a settlement far away and you don't want to put everything down like the church, you can go ahead and just throw the police station in there, make sure the housing is covered under its little bubble, and that would give you what you need. So, food for thought there. Now, these two are full, so we'll go ahead and we will get them back into the quarry, which is fine. Getting some stone in won't hurt us. And right here, we'll go ahead and we need to get some more housing in. This housing won't hurt us to an extent. And with the nursery, that would give us... Okay, why do I have 3 extra people? What happened here? Oh, Mr. UFO, say hello back. Yay. Okay, I'm confused. Why do I have 3 extra people here? Is there something I don't have on? I don't need this on because we have plenty of linen and they're still using leather. Oh, they're finally going to have the leather burnt up, so that's good. And we'll go ahead and add some more there. Because it does not hurt to have clothes. And it's not going to hurt to have extra tools. Because if anything does go on that's bad, then at least we'll have surplus. Like right now, look at it. We're sitting at 9,000 food, which is good. We have 3 extra people. We're getting close to where we can expand. And expanding would be nice. Because now with 3 extra people, we have the hunter situation taken care of. And I don't have to flex anybody. Okay, we're at 1985 there. So we'll go ahead and turn this back into coal. You know, if we could get some more people, I could actually run the way we are and not have to flex very much. Okay, let's get the hunters turned back on, because it would be nice to get the buffalo. That I will not argue. And we will go ahead and flex these people out. So we need 4. So we'll get some more herbage. And how is agave? Agave's fine. Okay, yeah, we can do agave at another time. So let's go ahead and get agave going. And then we're going to need more lumber. So I'm going to go ahead and toss another storage over here. Oh, seriously? Got too close to that one little tree, and it throws a fit. What am I? Oh, there's a little tree right there. Seriously? Okay. Okay. Can I get any storage over here? Okay, good. I want more trees. And the reason why I want more trees is simply I want to build that next pasture right here, but we can't do that unless we have more trees, because we're only sitting at 760 trees. Now, if I do this right and we can get the people, then we're looking at maybe only having 1 or 2 tree farms, because I'm only going to need the tree farm to supply wood for tools. Because if we can get into the luxury housing, they don't use metal. I mean, they don't use wood. So that's something I want to get. But right now, we need to get steel going. We also need to get paper going. And with the paper, we also need to consider getting books, because then we could bring on the actual research institute. It could use books, I do believe, or it may, oh wait, the very first one you have to use paper with. But we could use paper on our schools, and we could use paper for research, and our students would graduate faster in the schools, and we would gain research points faster. So that's something we have to shoot for. But we need to get our medical up before we do anything else. You know, it's like, geez. You have so many oars in the water. I mean, feels like I'm a freaking octopus or something. It's just that busy. We'll go ahead and take these. But, that's the whole thing with running this type of scenario. Now, what can our luxury coats use, or down jackets use, other than leather? Well, we do have some feathers, which we could use, or we could use the linen and the alpaca. And we really need to start using up this alpaca fur. And we can start using the linen. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. You know what? No, we're not going to. I would like feathers, but there's still geese on the map that we might be able to get. So let's go ahead and use our, if it'll let me scroll down. Can't you use alpaca and feathers? No. Bummer. So, okay, we'll use the linen and feathers and open up storage by getting rid of the feathers. Now, let's see where we're at here. Oh, they're only at 70%. So, life is good. And our stone numbers going up. We did get a decent amount of iron, so that wasn't too bad. We'll kick our coal supplies up. And let's go ahead and get this field turned back on. So this is turning out to be another little successful summertime. We have the quarry in. We're getting ready to we could actually start building that right there. And then I can pause it during the winter time so they're not running out as far. So that would not be a bad thing. And by staging those supplies out there by the build, they're getting the lumber to them pretty quickly. Not the best, but, it is what it is. But they'll get something done. And we do have an extra person again, which covered the deaths. So that's not bad. And it looks like they're going to have another decent year over here for that. They're still not happy over here in the mine. And I think 7 is our breakthrough. So we're going to have to take somebody there. Because if 7 workers is our standpoint for that, to where we're breaking even, where we're not going in the negative, I can live with that. And we'll go ahead and put that house there. We'll go ahead and pause it. But yeah, it's really disappointing that the police station bonus does not stack. So we've learned something. We've learned something huge, that there's no reason to have police coverage if you're within the circle of the church. So it's confirmed. It's not helping whatsoever. So if you need some type of coverage where you don't want to throw in the church and you don't want murderers popping up, have them live in the radius of the police station. Now, the one thing I did learn, which I can tell you right now, is with what happened on the Easter Island scenario, they if you have a house and it's right outside the bubble of the police station. They turn into murderers. I had 5-year-old kids turn into murderers. I mean, that was ridiculous. So that's something that when you're doing your settlements, make sure you have that covered. Because if you don't, then you're going to get murderers. Now, the one thing I've also figured out when it came to that, just so you know, is it is no big deal to not get rid of the murderers. Did not see any difference in the happiness bonus whatsoever. Okay, why? Okay, that last one finally. So we'll go ahead and pause this. And we'll go ahead and get rid of this. So as I was saying, don't sweat it. It's no big deal. So you don't have to worry about it. Your happiness, literally no effect on it by having murders run around. Now, could Gleamer change that in the future? Absolutely. Nothing's ever guaranteed. We are in early access, so they can modify the system to where, too bad, so sad, you have to live with it. But, that's not a bad thing. So, we actually have 3 people available to us right now. And what I'm thinking is, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to increase our builders. I'm going to put them to 5. I don't know if this is going to work, but since we do have the mats, I am going to have them get this other mine online. And I'm going to do that because if I can get some iron done during the off season, that, okay, we lost a sand digger. So let's go ahead and we'll reduce them by 1. And we will get the sand digger back up to speed. And we have 11 students. So if something really bad happened right now, I could surge us with the students. Do I want to? No. I know it is hurting our growth. I get it. But if we don't have educated students, then we're in trouble. Ooh, efficient heating. I just got that bonus. And the reason why I got that bonus is because we're using coal. So, yay. I got something, So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I mean, it's pretty cool. We managed to get the quarry. We have that second pasture up. We're getting ready to build the second mine. Population-wise, we're actually getting to a point to where we don't have to flex our people as hard. And that's pretty cool. So life is getting better. And so, if you have any comments, if you want to suggest wherever I can improve in playing this scenario, please, by all means, leave a comment. I don't consider it backseat gaming. Advice is advice. And then, of course, all of our followers. I so appreciate you following. And for all you that are, on the edge, are you going to buy Settlement Survival? I don't know. Maybe want to continue watching the series or my other series. Yeah, I could convince you to buy the game, and you could have a lot of good old time. And or if you just like new ways of building stuff, or watching somebody maybe crash and burn horribly, hey, this is the series for you. So I will have a good day. Hopefully you'll have a good day or a good night, depending on what part of the world you're in. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you in the very next episode. Goodbye.